there, this is Elizabeth Sinclair popping in again. This is my 10 o'clock video for World Card Making Day. Today I'm going to make, for this video rather, I'm going to be making 3 cards. I'm using the Earthen Textures, stamps and dies, and the paper. This stamp set bundle, when I first saw it in the catalog, it was kind of, oh, it was okay. But then I bought it and oh my gosh, this is like my favorite right now. I love the colors, the earthy colors that go, that goes great with this. And I'm going to show you because we're going to make 3 cards. Okay. The first card, I started by putting this piece of designer paper on here, and then I couldn't find my glue dots, so I restarted the video. Yeah. Anyway, so this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base with the designer paper is 4 by 5 1/4, so it fits with this little border right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna decorate this, and we're making it a birthday card. These are the things I come up with. Now, all the cards I'm making today, only one of them I've made before. The rest I kind of just put together and sort of decided I wanted to do for you. All right, so we've got this one and we've got this one. This one needed a little something, so that's what I needed the glue dots for. I'm going to put this around it, so it'll just give it a little texture and give it a little bit more interest, So let's grab a couple of these. Put it on the back, because that's where I want the fray end to be. And then I'm going to wrap it a little bit. Put one on the front just because I don't trust it not holding. There. And I need another one for the back, I think. Yeah, let's put another one back here, because come on, let go. There. Really? They're clear, so, and I've got a lot of light on in this room. Makes them a little hard to see still. And I'm going to get, oh, there was another one on here, right there on the end. Put this, I'm just going to go 3 times. Put that there. Wow, most of this video is all me gluing something, isn't it? Like that. Get the scissors, and I'm going to snip it before the edge of the card, or the vase, so that it's in the back. So we've got that, and it doesn't want to leave my space. And because it's got texture, you don't want to just glue it down, because it's going to get all lumpy, sort of. So you want to use dimensionals. So just put a couple of these between the thread. So it'll hold on there nicely. one right there. And this I'm going to glue. Just a little bit to keep it still. There. There's one. This one I'm just going to glue down. And we're going to put our little poem in there. Everything on this card, for the most part, is all in pretty peacock color. Now, I'm not going to like that, am I? So we just, yeah, dab a little there. Oh, and this is tip-topped. Ooh, doo, doo. There we go. And you know what? Let's do this the right way. Get our silicone mat. And then dab a little glue here and there so that it will stay there. Now, if you do that, you feel like you use too much glue, let it dry and then take your embossing buddy and you can just pat it and it'll de-stick the glue. And I gotta let it dry, so I'm not gonna take that much time on that. Okay, next I've got my little greeting. Happy birthday. It's gonna go right there with dimensionals. Let's do 3. And yep, that's straight. Now we just need a little embellishment, which I'm gonna use mossy meadow. Nah, I don't want to do mossy meadow. Actually, I have a peacock one, and you know where that's from. These loose frosted dots that came with, or you know, it's part of the thing with the other one that I did that I'm not thinking right now. The Irresistible Blooms, that's what it is, this one. Irresistible Blooms, because the paper had this color in it, and that was when we were all confused because this color was just, you know, was gone. So these are really pretty, I think. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put a little dab on there. Little dab on there. And there. Okay. So here's the birthday card. Alright, now we're going to move on to card number 2. Card number 2 uses the Moody Mauve color, which is one of the earthen colors. And of course I got designer paper here too. Basic card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to turn it this way so it's facing me. Then I've got designer paper. This is kind of neat too. That would make some nice looking ones, you know, flower pots. But I'm going to use this, and I want this too. So we're going to go here with that, and I'm going to go here with this. And there is a little bit of a height difference, but not enough that I think it's really obvious when you look at the card. Actually, maybe we should. I'm going to put this one down first. Okay. This one is going to go that way. So this side is going to get some small dimensionals just to make up for that distance, or thickness rather. Just one little row. Yeah. Then I'm going to put glue on the other part. And you line it up right there. Yeah, I actually like that with a little bit of it, with it sticking up like that a little bit. All right, next we've got foliage from the dies. Okay. Because this is kind of like a gold flux sort of thing, I used a little bit of gold on this one, and I'm going to put it on the the pot there. I'll hold it and punch out. Okay. I'll show you how I do that in a moment here. Okay. Take it and you just put it where you want it. I pretty much put the glue only on the middle because that's the only place it needs to have glue. Okay, then I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes. Actually, and I'm going to put a little glue on this stuff while I'm waiting. And wait a minute, it goes. Boy, I can't tell which is front, which is back. This one actually folds a little bit. You've got these creases, and you can kind of fold them a little bit, probably before you want to put the glue on it like I just did. I can't ever leave my room without getting glue on my fingers. Well, when you call me a crafter, you don't call me a neat crafter, I guess. Yeah, it gives it a little bit of I don't know, stand up kind of thing. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to glue the middle, but I don't mind leaving the little bit up here. Like that. Now let's take our pot and our scissors, and we're going to trim off the rest of that, so that it gives it the illusion that it's wrapped all around it. And that's going to go there, and we're also going to put this little guy there. So why don't we go here? Actually, you know what? I think this one would be better in the back. Like that. And this needs dimensionals, just because it's got all that in front of it, right? And like that. And this one I decided to make a thank you card. So I'm just going to put thank you right there. And might as well stick it up a little, just because we can. Now I didn't use a die to cut this out, or the greening in that one. I just used my paper trimmer just to kind of trim a little here, trim a little there until I like the size of it. That's all I was doing with it. Nice and simple. Now that's going to go there. And for that, I have Moody Mauve. we're going to grab one of these, which is the second one. I'm going to grab one here, centered a little better, and another one here. And let's grab a bigger one down here. There. Okay, so that is card number 2. I'm going to put that one right here. Okay, now we're going to do card number 3. Card number 3 is the only card out of all these that I'm doing that I actually did before. I really liked it. I think it makes a good man's card. And that's the card I'm talking about. So we're going to do that one. This one I used Pebble Path, which is an interesting color. It grows on me. It reminds me of, yeah, pebbles, I guess, you know, like stones or something. It's interesting. And then here's the paper again. But this time I cut it a little differently. This one is, it's going to be 5 1/4 there, but here it's only, okay, 3 1/4 inch wide. Because this is going to go here, although I'm going to trim this a little bit, because you notice on this one, it's a shorter front, so I had to trim this one a little bit. That, let's see, how big is this one? This is, I think, 3/4 of an inch. Yep, 3/4 of an inch there. So I'm going to trim 1 inch off of here. And this should fit right there, but it doesn't, because that needs to be trimmed a little too. All right, let's double check this. This one is, now that I've trimmed it, a 3 1/4. So this has to be 3, not 3 1/4, so that it works. Okay, so then that's going to go right there. Well, I don't really intend on this being an hour-long class for 3 cards, but we're at 20 minutes right now. This we're on the last one, right? There, we got that. Then this one is going to go right here. Like that. On the front, we've got all kinds of stuff here. This is going to go on that. And I stamped this all in Pebble Path as well. Okay. And I'm going to put this on there, just like I did the gold one. Oh, I just don't, oh, now it came out. The little tiny one in the middle, I didn't notice that. Okay, let that dry. And we're going to have this one and this one. So I'm going to glue these two first. Put like a little bit of glue in here, and then I can look at this and decide, oh, I want it about there, like that. All right, then we're going to put a few dimensionals on here. Make sure it clears the top of the card. So there we go, we got that one now. And you know what? I don't like the way that is. We're going to put a dimensional on here too. Like that. So then it stays. Alright, now back to my little one here. Trim this again. Careful not to hit the handle off. I just noticed that. My scissors were going towards that. I didn't want that to happen. Alright, and then this is going to go here with those. So I'm going to put these down here, and we're going to put a little bit of glue on them. Just kind of wipe it up here and there. Alright, so this and that, like that. And I'm going to glue those down. Okay, didn't glue this yet. Wondering why it stuck to my hand. There. And then we got our happy birthday. And I'm going to just put it right there. And our rhinestones are right here. Okay. We've got the crumb cake that I'm going to use, because this is crumb cake. So it appears to be to me. It's a lighter brown. And we'll just put a little here and down there. There. Okay, now we have my 3 cards for 10 o'clock right there. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, 11 o'clock. We're going to have another one.